All right, we'll do that separate. So anyway, I'm walking into Target, and immediately, as soon as I walk in, there's an employee trying to intersect where I'm walking, right? Like, I'm coming this way, and there's an employee trying to come like this, like right in front of me, right? Like, I'm walking like this. There's an employee like this, like trying to approach me in a way to where if I don't move, he's gonna hit me. But if I go faster, usually they just get out of the way, right? Because they don't want to get hit. But the police tell these people to behave like this, all right? So every time I'm, walking ahead, there's somebody else, like, always trying to intersect and hit me, get in front of me, block me, anything. But so that happens as soon as I walk into Target, right? As soon as I walk into Target. Okay. And then I'm noticing that there's like 50 people in line for some reason, like, and they're all the same nationality as the police. Most of these police informers that follow me around, right? That I thought was some kind of street gang, because of the tactics they use. But they're actually police informants, right? So there's like 50 of them, and like the line is just snaked out to where it's blocking the whole first aisle. Like when you go to walk in, like the main aisle there, totally just blocked off by all police informants, right? Just a whole freaking line of them. So immediately I'm blocked off again, right? As soon as I'm walking in the store. And, after that, it's just aisle to aisle, the same thing. Every time I'm coming out of an aisle, they got somebody coming like this. Every time I'm walking out of the aisle, this is hard. I'm laying on my side right now, so this is kind of difficult. I'm laying on my elbow, I should say. So I'm, coming up like this. They always got somebody trying to get right in front of you. All to psychologically F with you, right? To psychologically damage you, to make you a mess, make you like this, like, oh, is there somebody behind me? Yeah, and that's another thing they do too. They'll always have somebody sneaking up, hiding behind you, right? Like in line, getting really close to you, always. And when you're getting like a barrage of these tactics, every second of your freaking store trip, it kind of takes a toll on you mentally, right? It makes you not even want to go to the freaking store anymore, right? God. I don't know how to fucking get across, like, what's going on in society right now, how bad this is, what they can do to people. Because this is a third world country, right? If all this other shit is going on, right? All these other crazy things going on, and they're implementing all this new surveillance, they're implementing all these new laws, and they pass laws that take away all your freedoms, right? To strip you of all your civil rights as an American citizen and allow you to be abused and tortured 24 hours a day in a government program like this. Well, I wouldn't call this America anymore. I call this pretty much a third world country, right? How are we any different from China? As soon as those data centers are built, as soon as they're finished building those data centers, I guarantee there will be some kind of mandatory digital ID at that point, and it's over. It's over. Everybody's going to be in the digital prison at that point. If this shit is allowed to happen and everything's going down the tubes this quickly, as soon as those data centers are built, that's it. They're going to unleash all this technology that people like me have been complaining about, because they certainly use I don't know how many different electronic weapons on me, all right? They used I don't know if it was those backscatter vans that I've heard about where they like x-ray your house and cranked those things up. But they did literally like microwave me out of my house. Like they were heating up that house. I couldn't even air condition the fucking house. I couldn't even air condition it. All right. That's why like I'm not living in a house I was supposed to inherit. A free house. And now I'm homeless, right? Because I won't kiss my parents' ass who don't believe me. Like my father who just won't take 5 minutes to even listen to the story, listen to anything, won't even sit down for 2 minutes, okay? Won't even sit down for 2 minutes to let me explain this. Just automatically says, oh no, you must be on drugs. This is so crazy, right? That you must be on drugs. And I'm not going to use any more of my brain to try to decipher what's going on, right? But I mean, it freaking blows my mind, and I'm so bitter and pissed because literally my grandfather willed me that house. I'm in the will. It's going to me. It was supposed to go a house, all right? And how hard is it to get a house nowadays? So it was so bad there. I couldn't live in that. I had to get out of that house. I felt like this shit was gonna kill me. All right, and even when I left, it did follow me, like the weapons, but they were different. Like the weapons that follow me, a lot of it feels like it's just targeting my head. Sometimes in my car, it'll feel like my feet or certain parts of my body, right, will be targeted. And from what I understand, that's metal particulates settling, and interacting with like the nanotech too. But they use like I don't know how many different types of weapons on me, because there was a point too, I don't know, whatever they were using, I'd be in my bedroom and the air conditioning unit would kick on outside, the big air conditioning unit, and then 2 seconds later there'd be a bzzz, like a separate, it sounded like a transformer kicking, like a high voltage transformer kicking on, right? And then I could feel my stomach start expanding, and I'd start burping, like just like that quickly. This shit would start happening, and I'd have to get out of that bedroom. I would have to get out of that bedroom, right? And I don't know. I can't explain it, but this is just shit I experienced. I swear to God, 100%. I would not make this up or lie about this, right? Because there's a million other things I could be doing, right? If I wanted to make or have some kind of successful YouTube career, I wouldn't be, recording videos in the dark, complaining about things like this, right? I could be making, happier videos, right? But no, this is I'm forced to make these, and honestly, how much longer am I going to be around, right? Because the way they're squeezing me right now with these informants all over my ass, right? Every time I do something. And check this out, okay? Check this out. So now they're cutting food stamps, where now you have to work 30 hours a week. So for me, in order for me to receive food stamps after, they said the latest it would be is March, the beginning of March, okay? If you're not working 30 hours a week in Illinois, they said that I won't be able to get food stamps for 3 years. For 3 years, if I don't have a job by March. And I've never gotten food stamps in my entire life. I've never needed to rely on the system for anything. I always had a job. I always had income. I was always self-sufficient. For the most part, I mean, I always had family to back me up too, right? But I just had a very, very small family. But, just go figure, right after, I need to use the system, right? Some people have been on this shit their whole entire life, right? But right after I start, needing this, then they change the laws. Can't get food stamps anymore. Like 2 more months and it's done. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. I mean, who knows how long that is even going to work out, because look at the layoffs. Look at how fast people are getting laid off. Jobs are being phased out, right? People are going to be broke and starving and homeless in the streets. And it's all by design, right? Because there's more than enough to go around, but that's not how they want it, because you can't control people like that, right? This is all about absolute control.